Holy crap, the Moomin. Interesting series I wish I knew as a kid. And I've watched, thanks to YouTube, the 1990s series, 78 episodes. Tanoshii Muumin Ikka. Adventures of the Moomin, whatever it is in English. But I didn't know it's made in Japan, but it's based off of the Moomins, and they're from a book series by, might be butchering the name, I apologize, but Tove Jansson in Finland. And she created these books. There are 9 books released, along with 5 picture books and a comic strip series between the years 1945 and 1993. So some old stuff. Well, they adapted this and made a cartoon of it, and it's been, it's made from Japanese, so technically it's anime. And it's been, throughout all these other countries, in Finnish and stuff like that too. There's also a 1969-1970 anime and a 1972 one as well. And nowadays we have CGI ones. I don't know how I feel about that, but I haven't watched them. But I stumbled upon this just from a clip. It just seemed weird from the way they upload on YouTube. The clip, the title was like, it seemed awkward. It was something about brothers, and a brother and sister. And I'm like, oh, this is just a minute clip. It looks like it could be awkward. And it was kind of awkward. I had many questions. And then a week later, stuff showed up on suggestions, and I see, hey, that's that one character I was watching. Oh, it's a series. You can watch these episodes? And I watched one I recognized later on in the week, episode called Witch Walking. So this is episode 59. I started on episode 59 in question mark, even though it's also listed as episode like 61, 62. So maybe there's some stuff that wasn't there out of order or something. I don't know. But it's a very interesting story. I really, really like it. Very well done little series. And what I liked about it is the changing of seasons. It plays an important part in the story. It's the driving force. We start off with it being winter, and then it's like the Moomin hibernate in Moominvalley. And you're interested in this world, and it gets to spring where they can do stuff. And then again, the seasons play an important part. Just like a lot of the plots are interconnected, overarching story arcs. And sure, it's like episodic. It's, it's kid stuff and a little bit there. But again, there are stuff that's interconnected with plots and the seasons, and then certain characters and returning themes. Probably best to watch chronologically, which I started to do after 4 episodes. Unique character designs. I like them. They look like cows with tails, hippos with tails, and then there's other creatures and characters. It's very nice. There's some human characters. All the human characters have like noses, like pointing noses. It's interesting. The unique character designs. And at first I was thinking, oh my gosh, when I saw Moomin Papa, he has a hat, he's got the white, how their eyes are. If he had a cane and a more slender, longer nose, oh my gosh, phew. The OP is catchy, and I'm talking about the English one here. We are the Moomin. Ba 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 ba. Oh my gosh. It has that older childhood cartoon sound. Thus, that feel to it, that good feeling of like when you're a kid and you're watching stuff and like the older cartoons. And I'm talking about like not like from the 90s, 80s, 70s and stuff like that. It just has that feel to it. And I've listened to the Japanese opening endings, and I'm like, wow, this is a totally different show now. I mean, I would have loved watching this as a kid. And if I knew of it and it aired on TV on stations we had, I would have tried to fit in somehow, even though as a kid I watched pretty much damn near everything. And I mean everything. I mean, considering how I did in my life with what I've watched, I'm more of those what haven't I seen type of things. It's well adapted and something to appreciate in my opinion. So we see the characters, their world, and it's shown, developed, presented wonderfully. Interesting creatures and humans, beautiful scenery. I mean, the Moominvalley just seems like a nice, beautiful, wonderful kind of great place. It's simple yet just really good storytelling. It's tranquil, exciting, touching, calm, warm. The characters are so lovable, even the one I'm not that fond of. You feel like you're part of their family. Honestly, after many an episode, you kind of wish you could live in Moominvalley. Seems more peaceful and nice than how the real world is now. It's the characters that'll keep you coming back to visit. And then there's the characters. Our main character, Moomin, it's basic. He's our main character. He's just the simple design of the characters, just the young child version. And he's our main character. Then he's got his mom, his dad, Moomin Mama, Moomin Papa. Moomin Papa has the hat, Moomin Mama has an apron. Nothing but an apron, everyone. Wow. And she's thick. We have Sniff. He's a kind of like kangaroo looking thing. He's kind of a scaredy cat. Snork Maiden, and her name is Florin. She has hair and wearing nothing but an ankle bracelet. Wow. And then we have Snork, her brother. He also has hair. I find it interesting that those two characters for Moomin have hair, while the rest don't. Snork, for me, I don't like him. He's kind of full of himself. He's the scientist and he cares everything has to be science and proven. We get episodes where we involve like magic or witches and he's like, that's impossible. Dude, there's a witch. She's right in front of you, flying right above you, and you still don't believe it? It has to be proven in science. You can do the same thing? BS. F off. I don't like that kind of arrogant attitude he has. But I mean, I don't hate him, but he's my least favorite character. And then we have Little Mai. I love Little Mai's design. One, she's like super tiny, and she always has this grumpy looking expression. Like her eyes are always kind of angry, grumpy face. And yet she's lovable and playful and fun. So I don't know. I just love the design. And then we have Snufkin. He's the one I was first introduced with because it was an episode involving him and a sister. Spoilers! But Snufkin, he's a laid-back guy. He likes the fish. He's kind of got a head and shoulder. He doesn't like too much of an authoritarian. And I like his character. He's very just calm and peaceful and just a cool dude. And everyone likes him. It's Moomin's like best friend basically. And interesting stuff there again too. He goes south kind of like a bird or whatever every winter while they all hibernate. Like the whole Moomin people hibernate during winter. Like winter, the whole place is covered in snow and they hibernate. He goes off because he can't do that. And there's stuff here with Little Mai with them taking her in or something like that. I haven't seen all of it yet, but I'm getting close to the halfway mark. Still very interesting little cartoon series that I don't even know how I didn't know this existed from the 90s. And then there's Alicia. I love Alicia. There's a storyline that comes in later on, which again was the first episode I watched, but then she's introduced. Episode 35, The Witch, was the second episode I watched, because I'm like, oh, The Witch, I wonder if this is the introduction of her and her grandmother. There's a witch, she's the granddaughter of the witch, Alicia, and she's trying to become a witch in training, and she gets to learn stuff, and it's pretty cool. She's cute, she's fun, it's, another interesting human character amongst all these animals. So then I backtracked and I watched after that, because after The Witch, there was the Christmas episode, because again, the story ended with winter's coming, and then you hear about them having to pass and go on and wait while the winter keeps going. It's like, oh, well, I can't stop on this. And then you get Christmas, so they're sleeping, and then they wake up because of Christmas. Interesting stuff. Simple little stories, but very, very good. And then I started, obviously, going for episodes 1, 2, 3, and so on. Episode 1's very interesting, a good way to introduce it, talking about the seasons, talking about the Moomin people, and the fantasy kind of world it is, and their day-to-day life, and what they do, and how they live. And then it's just interesting where you get this hat. It's a magic hat, and it's a very creepy kind of ending, with a creepy design with the magic. That design is that thing was kind of creepy. That was scary looking. But it ends on a nice sad note, because mothers always know. Mothers always know. I'm tearing up. All in all, in my opinion, it's good for any age. I say give it a try. Again, it's about the characters. It's a very character-driven thing, again. And these characters make you want to keep coming back and visit them and be a part of their family and their world. So I say give it a try. It's those like 60 episodes apparently are on YouTube, on their official YouTube channel. And out of respect, I'm like, well, I'm just going to just find whatever images and GIFs I can for this video, instead of, doing whatever else there can be. So these guys are great. Give it a try. Very creative talent to their creator and to the Japanese people who made the series and everything about it. It's a wonderful world. Give it a try. You just might like it. I do question why they have buttons on their coats, the human characters, Little Mai and Snufkin. Why are the buttons on the backside? Why? Ding, 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 ding. Ding 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 J.